Hey friends, what do you say? When you make the introductory invitation to people to partner with you, what do you say? Dear friend, will you partner with me to reach sports fans with the gospel? Dear friends, will you partner with me to reach sports fans and local citizens at State Farm Arena in Phoenix during Super Bowl weekend, July 8th to whatever? And that's how you say it. That should be sufficient language to either rouse curiosity or have them say no already, or just get the conversation started. Dear friend, will you partner with me to preach the gospel to fans and local citizens at the UT home games this fall in Neyland Stadium? So you're laying out some specifics, giving a broad brush, and that is sufficient. That is a sufficient message to invite them to meet to talk further about it. It's kind of that simple. Once you answer all those questions we talked about in the other video, the 6 things, then that's how you boil it down. And so from there, if they say, tell me more, then what I would try to do is say, what would be helpful for me to share with you right this minute, or can we talk on the phone or meet in person or have a video call? And so you move into a place where you really want to talk to them face to face and not get caught in a texting or email exchange. So that's what I would say. Hey friend, would you partner with me so sports fans and local citizens in Paris during the Summer Olympics can hear the gospel, be ministered in the moment, and be referred to a Bible teaching church for discipleship? The date's July 26, August 6. That's what you're trying to communicate. If we're going to break this down, just the first thing you say, that's it. And that's all. That's what we do. We go out and preach the gospel to fans in Neyland Stadium and Champs-Élysées in Paris, to Trafalgar Square in London, Wembley Stadium, Tottenham Hotspur stadiums in London, downtown Toronto, Niagara Falls, downtown Montreal Formula One race. We're looking to preach Christ to sports fans and local citizens there. Do exactly what I said. Minister to them in the moment as they respond. Refer those who are really ready to a Bible teaching church for discipleship. And that's really it. I mean, there's other words you could use in those statements, perhaps, but that's the way. That's what you're after. What do you do? Like we talked before, what are you selling? Who's your audience? Where are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? What's your outcome? And what's your qualifications? How you say that sentence is really up to you. But I would not lead with myself. I would not. I would say, hey, dear friend, would you talk to them first, consider partnering with me to reach these sports fans and local citizens with the gospel at the M&B All-Star Weekend in Arlington, Texas. And you're communicating there all that's really need to know. If you give too much language there, people want to know what you want them to do. They may not know exactly what that means, partner, but you're asking them to do something. Partnering for us means going, giving, or praying. So when I begin to get into communication with them, those 3 things come up, really primarily the going and the giving. And so that's all we do, man. It's actually unusual that you might be able to encapsulate your ministry in a sentence, but that's in a sense what you're trying to do. And then when you come to the website, your website has substantiating information on it that shows you're doing what you say you're going to do, showing you've done it. That's where you have an about page that describes qualifications, things like that. So, but the key thing on the initial sentence, that's what I'm talking about, just thinking out loud about, obviously, is, hey, friend, would you partner with me to preach Christ in Mexico City to the Formula One fans and local citizens, October 25 to 27. Preach the gospel to sports fans and local citizens, to the Formula One fans in Mexico City. So that's you just getting that rhythm, and then you change the wording that you use. That's what I think is so helpful. I can tell you why. If I can attach the link to this video, I'll do it. That talks about sort of how I came to this place, but you're really trying to harness their attention on just what I said. What are you going to do? Who are you going to reach? And where will you partner with me to do that?